to today's video. Those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name is Maria and today I'm going to be trying out some Sisley products. I bought 3 blushes and also a mascara. These are the Le Phyto brushes and I purchased them in number 2, number 3 and number 5, and they are the colours Rosy, Fushia, Coral and Rosewood. The mascara also comes in 3 colours and I got it in the colour Deep Black. So I've already got most of my makeup on apart from the mascara, blush and lipstick. So what I'll do is I'll start with the mascara first. This is the packaging that it comes in. It is called the Sisley So Stretch Mascara. It says it's lengthening and fortifying, and it also has a lot of conditioning ingredients in it. I haven't tried this yet. So with all those conditioning ingredients in it, even though they can be really great for your lashes, it may be too wet of a formula, but I'll try it out. Those of you that have seen other videos of mine, for a mascara, I like one that isn't too dry because I like to layer my mascara, and I also like it when it's not too wet because I find when they're too wet, especially with my oily skin, they can transfer throughout the day. So this is what it looks like. Just comes in this black tube here with the white Sisley logo at the front, and on the bottom has the description and colour of the mascara. So we'll have a look at the wand. So the brush length isn't extra long, but it's not too short either. And I quite like it that they're not too wide. I usually find when they're more this size, I find this really good for when I apply my mascara. I'm able to get it on the outer and inner corner lashes. So I'm going to apply this and see how it goes. And I'm just going to use my magnifying mirror because this is the one I always use when I apply my mascara. I haven't dipped this back in to the container again, just the once when I pulled this out to show you. So we'll see how this applies. And I have curled the lash on my left eye before I started filming, and I'll curl my other lash once I've applied the mascara on this eye.
I wouldn't call it unnatural, I wouldn't call it polite. You couldn't show me one thing that's all black or all white. I didn't come here to worry.
So that's with one coat of the mascara on. When applying it, it doesn't feel too wet or too dry. There isn't any clumping, and that's what it looks like with one coat. I always layer my mascaras. I quite like to get a bit of volume if I can. So I'm going to dip this back in and apply another coat. So that is with the second coat done. It does make my lashes look probably slightly longer. It gives fairly good volume. I'm just going to do the bottom lash now. That's with my left eye done with the mascara. I do love the fact that there's absolutely no clumping. That's with 2 layers on the top lash, and I also put 2 layers on my bottom lashes as well. It does layer really well, so I love that in a mascara. The real test of this will be to see whether it transfers, and I won't be able to tell that till I've had a full day wear of this. So I think it does lengthen the lashes slightly, or give the appearance that it lengthens your lashes slightly. The volume is pretty good, so I'm just going to curl my other eyelash now and then put the mascara on the other eye so you can see how they both look. I've finished both lashes now, and what do you think? I think it looks really nice. It did layer really well and I really like that. I also love the fact that there is absolutely no clumping, and you can often get that when you're layering a mascara, then have to fiddle around with your lashes a bit to get rid of that clumping, and I didn't need to do that. So I really love that about this. We'll just have to see whether it transfers throughout the day. So now we'll take a look at the blushes. What I'm going to do with the blushes is do one each day. So I'll film this over a few days when I get time. So you get to see the colours on both my cheeks and with the different makeup looks. And I'm going to start off actually today. I think I'm going to put on the colour Rosewood just from looking at the colours. I haven't swatched or touched these blushes in any way yet. So this is the packaging that it comes in, and inside they come in these little velvet pouches. It's sort of like an envelope style. I'll turn it round and you can see there the envelope style, and the strip across here is elastic. And then inside is the front of the packaging with the animal print. And here is the inside. This is the number 2 Rosy Fushia. It has a very generous mirror up here and the round pan inside. It also has a magnetic closing, just really lovely packaging. And that is what the packaging looks like up close. I'll just close it for you. And that is what it's like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch the 3 different colours on my hand. So this one is Rosy Fuchsia, the second one is Coral, and the third one here is Rosewood. So this is what Coral looks like. Absolutely gorgeous colour. I love the corals in blushes. This would be an absolute gorgeous summer colour. And this is what Rosewood looks like. I'm really into at the moment these deep rosy colours. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and this is the first one I'm going to try. So I'm going to put it on with the BK Beauty brush. This is number 104. The brush picks up quite a bit of pigment, you can see. So at the moment when I've been putting blushes on, they've gone really crazy. So I'm hoping it won't be too much. Hopefully it's one more you can build. It's really, really pretty. They're not fully matte, and they're definitely not a satin, but they're not that flat matte. It's more like a demi matte, which is absolutely perfect. I love blushes like this. I have a few blushes that have a sheen in them, and I often think it can give the appearance of more texture in your skin. And when you have mature skin, the last thing you want is for your lines and wrinkles and any texture on your skin to be emphasized. But because this is the demi matte, it doesn't do that, and it's really, really gorgeous. It's blending really, really lovely too. So now I'm just going to put on my lipstick, and I'm going to use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, and this is in the colour Sava. So this is the final look using the Sisley Le Phyto-Blush in Rosewood. I think it looks really, really pretty. I'm really excited to try the other 2 colours as well. But as I said, I will film them on different days, hopefully over the next 3 or 4 days, just so you can see them on both cheeks and get a sense of what they look like with full makeup. So the next time you see me, I'll probably have a different top and earrings on, probably different hairstyle as well, but I'll see you then. So this is day 2, and I'm wearing the same foundation and the same bronzer that I was wearing when I was trying out the first blush. My eyeshadow is different. I'm wearing a Pat McGrath eyeshadow today. And I'm also wearing the Sisley So Stretch mascara again as well. So let's take a look at the colour Rosy Fuchsia. I've got a feeling that this one is going to be very pigmented. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush. I'm going to use the same brush, the BK Beauty 104 brush, to apply this. And just take a little bit out of the pan. And I've only just touched this blush in here. And this is the payoff that you get. So it is quite pigmented. I think it's going to be really pretty though. You can just see I've just slightly tapped it on my cheek, and you can see, so I'm actually going to tap the rest of it on the other one. I can always use a little bit more.
I wouldn't call it unnatural, I wouldn't call it polite. You couldn't show me one thing that's all black.
And just that tiny amount that I tapped on my cheek, and you can see the colour payoff. So if you want a really bright look on your cheek, you're going to get that with this blush. If you want to tone it down, you can always use the beauty blender that you use to put on your foundation, or if you used a brush and just go over to tone it down a bit. So that is the Sisley Le Phyto-Blush in Rosy Fuchsia. Really, really pretty, and goes really well with the Pat McGrath eyeshadow that I'm wearing today as well. It is the same sort of formula as the other one that I tried yesterday. Has that demi-matte finish, which I really, really love. Again, it blended really beautifully, and as you can see, there was huge payoff. It has a massive amount of pigment. So if you want to go brighter, you can. If you want to tone it down, you can do that as well. But a really beautiful colour. So now I'm going to put on my lipstick just to finish the look. And I'm going to use the Goss lipstick, and this is in the colour Daisy. And I have a few of these Goss lipsticks, and I really, really love them. And I love the old-fashioned click on them as well. Really, really good lipsticks. So this is the finished look with Rosy Fuchsia blush, and now I've got my lipstick on. The whole look looks really, really pretty. Even though it's coming into autumn here, this would be a really gorgeous spring look. Although with the different looks, I sort of wear what I want throughout the year, but it just gives that really sort of spring sort of vibe, and I really, really love it. So one more blush to try out. That's the one in Coral, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get some time to come in and film that, and I'll see you then. So I'm back for the third and final day, and the third and final blush, the Sisley Le Phyto, and this is going to be in the colour Coral. So far I am really loving these blushes. I'm also wearing the Sisley So Stretch Mascara again today as well. So I'm going to take the same BK Beauty brush and pop the blush on. Again, I just did a slight tap in the pan, and you can see the colour payoff.
The look in your eyes is a look in my eyes. Tonight, 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 I'm not worried about the price. I feel good.
And this is in the same type of formula. So again, it's a demi-matte, and it just looks really, really beautiful. They blend out just beautifully. So that's the blush on, just like the other two. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm going to put on a lipstick, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier one in Coral Clear. And I'm just going to top my lipstick with Pat McGrath Opulast, and this is in Dreamscape. Just on the centre part of my lips. And that is the completed look, and that is the 3 blushes done now. I love all the colours, and I got quite a variety. The deep rosewood, the fuchsia pink, and then the coral, so it's a great selection. I think these blushes blend beautifully. They have great payoff. You don't need to use much. Sisley blushes are on the more expensive side, but if you want to treat yourself to a more luxury blush, then I recommend these. Whichever colour you end up deciding to get, it's going to last you a very long time because you get such high payoff. So definitely worth the investment. So the Sisley mascara, I have worn this 3 days in a row now. Yesterday I even had an afternoon nap, and I can say that this does not transfer. That can often be a problem with my oily skin on the upper lash, and it transfers to the upper brow bone. It didn't happen with this, and it did not budge throughout the day. I really like this mascara. I love the fact that it separates out the lashes. It doesn't clump even with 2 or 3 layers. And I really like the size of the wand. You can get right into your corner lashes on the outside and on the inner corner here. It's a really, really good mascara. So that's this video now completed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.